The story of Ibrahim in Islam. Long ago, in ancient Mesopotamia, lived a young man named Ibrahim. He was born into a society that worshipped idols, statues made of stone and wood. His own father, Azar, was an idol maker. From a young age, Ibrahim was different. While others bowed to statues, he thought deeply. He looked at the stars, moon, and sun, wondering, could these be gods? One night, he saw a bright star and said, "This is my Lord." But it disappeared. He said, "I do not love those that fade." Then he saw the moon rising. "This is my Lord," he said. But when it set, he realized it could not be God. Then he saw the sun shining. But when it too disappeared, understood. Through deep reflection, Ibrahim concluded that the only true God is Allah, the one who created everything. The sins of his people. Ibrahim's people committed many sins, worshipping idols instead of Allah, blindly following ancestors without thinking, rejecting the truth when shown, and arrogance toward Allah's message. When Ibrahim told them to worship only one God, they laughed at him. Even his father refused to listen. The breaking of the idols. One day, when people left for a festival, Ibrahim stayed behind. He went into the temple filled with idols. He asked, "Why don't you eat? Why don't you speak?" Then he broke all the idols, except the biggest one. He hung the axe around the neck of the largest statue. When the people returned, they were furious. "Who has done this to our gods?" they shouted. They brought Ibrahim and questioned him. Calmly, he said, "Ask the big one. Perhaps he did it." They said, "You know they cannot speak." Ibrahim replied, "Then why do you worship what cannot speak, hear, or help you?" They were silenced, but their pride would not allow them to accept the truth. The fire that became cool. The people decided to punish Ibrahim. They built a massive fire, so huge that birds could not fly over it. They tied Ibrahim and threw him into the flames. But Allah commanded the fire, "O fire, be coolness and peace upon Ibrahim." Instead of burning him, the fire became cool and safe. Ibrahim walked out unharmed. This miracle showed his strong faith and Allah's protection. The tyrant king. Ibrahim also debated a powerful king, often identified as Nimrod. The king claimed he had the power of life and death. Ibrahim said, "Allah brings the sun from the east. Bring it from the west." The king was stunned and had no answer. The building of the Kaaba. Years later, Ibrahim was commanded by Allah to leave his wife Hajar and baby son Ismail. In the barren desert of Makkah, trusting Allah completely, he obeyed. When their water ran out, Hajar ran between the hills of Safa and Marwa, searching for help. Then Allah caused the well of Zamzam to spring forth. Later Ibrahim returned and, together with his son Ismail, built the Kaaba, the sacred house of worship in Makkah. Today, millions of Muslims face the Kaaba in prayer, the great sacrifice. Ibrahim had a dream that Allah commanded him to sacrifice his beloved son. As prophets' dreams are true revelation, he prepared to obey. He told his son, who replied, "Father, do what you are commanded. You will find me patient." Just as Ibrahim was about to sacrifice him, Allah replaced Ismail with a ram. This event is remembered every year during Eid. Characteristics of Prophet Ibrahim. Ibrahim is known in Islam for Tawheed, pure belief in one God. Courage, standing alone against his entire nation. Patience, wisdom, and trust in Allah Tawakkul. Kindness and hospitality. Obedience to Allah, even when tested greatly. Because of his complete devotion, he is called Khalil Allah, the close friend of Allah. His legacy. Ibrahim is honored in Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. In Islam, he is one of the greatest prophets and a role model for all believers. Every day, Muslims mention him in their prayers, asking Allah to send blessings upon Muhammad and upon Ibrahim. His story teaches us, always think and search for truth. Never follow wrong traditions blindly. Stand firm in faith. Trust Allah in every situation. Obey Allah even when it is difficult.